clients. Tune in live or watch on demand. Head over to schwab.com/coaching. Start learning today.
Trading the trendy names after it. I'm Tom White, host of Fast Market. Ready for you, ready to go at 12 p.m. Eastern. Bob Neville.
Are you seeing this fluctuation?
The core is destabilizing. We need to bypass the primary firewall.
Fluctuation.
The core is destabilizing. We need to bypass the primary firewall now.
Thank you so much for being.
Okay, I'm in.
Exciting.
You did it.
Here. Tell me a little bit about the latest order to give your party.
Okay, I'm in.
Nicole, thank you. It's really great to be here with your audience.
Told you this old rig still had some
coming on the
tricks.
back of our IPO and our first earnings as a public company. We've been building the new internet financial system for 12 years now, and we've taken the company public. We announced USDC in circulation was up 90% for the quarter. Revenues were up year on year 53%. Adjusted EBITDA was up 52%. We continue to expand and deepen our network. We continue to build exciting new product capabilities. We are announcing partnership after partnership with world-leading institutions. But at the same time, we're just getting going. We're in a good place.
Yeah, so this circulation, 61.3 billion, up 90% year over year. You talked about on-trade transactions on 5.9 trillion, up almost 5.5 times year over year. Do you think revenue and reserve income, which was 658, up 50% year over year? Obviously, these numbers are huge and impressive. Do you think that you can keep up this kind of momentum? Do you need to do that?
As I said, we're really just getting going. We are, and it's not just Circle, it is the world is right at the beginning of the emergence of internet architecture for the financial services sector. We call it the internet financial system. Right now, stablecoin circulation only represents about 1% of the global money supply. And so you can see there is an incredibly and exciting runway ahead of us.
Trusted digital coins. This is the way we're going to be doing it part of this stuff forward. I'm sure it gains momentum day after day. Every day that's down the gains momentum. How many folks are using trusted digital dollars now versus in a year or two?
That's a great question. When you think about where stablecoins came from and where they're going, right? The bootstrap use case for stablecoins was within the digital asset trading market, and that's their largest use case today. But what we're seeing with increasing and accelerating momentum is that the world has woken up to the value and the promise of these new technologies. They make money transfer quicker and cheaper. In essence, you should be able to send your money to anyone, anywhere in the world, nearly instantly, nearly for free, the same way you send a photograph. You can't do that today whether you're a consumer or a business or a capital markets institution. These new technologies allow that. So we're seeing for use case after use case after use case, leading institutions starting to realize and build upon, as we said, the target markets are large and the benefits are quite profound. Consumer or business usage, we expect to see this just move steadily for many, many years.
And the Circle ETF here was so exciting. This was a $31 ETF. Opened at 69, 168%. Really shows you the demand, investor engagement, and institution activity. Institutions stable points going forward. They want to get in there.
We've been talking to investors for years, telling them the story of this new internet financial system. benefits it can bring, not just to businesses, but to consumers and frankly to the societies of the world at large, given the greater efficiencies of these new technologies and the scale at which companies can grow as internet architecture collides with the financial system. We're very pleased that investors are really starting to understand this, as are the leaders of the many companies that we're now starting to pop with.
And the company announced a public offering of 10 million shares at 130 a share. Tell me about that.
So it's common in IPO transactions to have a follow-on offering after the first earnings, just to bring more supply into the market. And we executed that after earnings announcements, and we're very happy with the execution.
When we think about the IPO landscape, we have struggled with this bankers usually take the companies as successful. Usually take the companies that are the best companies, the ones that really they can sell easily. Is that where you think this company is? I mean, do you think that Circle is an easy sell because it was the largest since Coinbase?
Well, we were happy to be the first large IPO of the state of IPOs that you mentioned. Building our infrastructure to be internet scale, enterprise grade, with the widest range of partners, because we see this incredible promise ahead of us, and we think that makes Circle a compelling company for investors to take a look at.
Our existing stablecoins are tied to the US dollar. They're pegged to the US dollar. How do you feel about the US dollar back in the last 6 months?
We're not particularly focused on the fluctuations of the dollar versus other currencies. USDCR dollar stablecoin is a core product of Circle. We also operate a leading euro stablecoin, BURC. So our focus is on the internet financial system and the benefits that it brings. That also, however, benefits the dollar, because the dollar is the de facto currency of the internet. And so as we see America leading in this dollar space within the internet, we think that's good for the country, it's good for the people here, and it's good for Circle as well. So we're pleased with the Genius Act. We've been calling for responsible regulation for these new digital asset technologies, these new crypto technologies. Since the company's founding, our CEO and co-founder Jeremy Allaire spoke that we have been focused on working with regulators and advocating for sensible regulation consistently. We're very pleased with the Genius Act. It largely codifies into law the way Circle does business. And so we think this can be a real catalytic build upon and bring the benefits to their customers. As it comes to when people in the US will be using strong growth in major use cases across remittance, payments, capital markets. But this is all from a very early base today.
When you're here to be on stock exchange, sometimes the public say, with one time, during the conversation, Circle team, great of Jeremy Foxstein, CFO for Circle. Thank you.
You're an experienced investor or just getting started, Charles Schwab offers a webcast. Are you an active trader? Our active trading webcasts